about to go head out to Zaleski and, hike the trail. And we're going to have our, couple of day trip with them until they leave Monday.
Say hi to everybody, Paige.
And then me, Shane, Shane, and Kevin, head of the channel, we'll be staying a little bit longer, and then we'll leave on Monday and come back home. But ready to get out there once again. First trip of this year for most of us. Pretty excited. That's all we have for you right now.
We didn't do this, but like she said, this is the girls' car, and that right there is the guys' car.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll sign off for now. We'll catch you out there.
What's up, fellow adventurers? It's Kevin from Living the Grand Adventure, and we're on the hunt right now for a good hike. It's a clear, crisp morning. It's the first weekend in spring 2019, and we're heading out to Zaleski. I'm looking to probably do between 30 and 35 miles depending on the trail conditions and what's going on. We've had some rain and are expecting rain and some cold temperatures, so we'll see what goes. But right now we're getting a little breakfast and getting ready to get on the road to head out there. Got about a 2-hour drive. We'll see you once we get over to Zaleski. So guys, here we are, back at the Hope Schoolhouse entrance to Zaleski State Forest. Gonna be climbing up onto this ridge line up here. Yeah, looking forward to it. Really, still a real nice day. It's in the low 50s right now, so should have a really nice hike in. Gonna be a little bit cooler tonight. We're doing steaks over the fire again tonight, so that's gonna be great. But yeah, we're about to get on trail and looking forward to it. Welcome back to Zaleski. Living the Grand Adventure starts season 2019. Starting it out right. Like I said, today is the second day of spring, and we're definitely looking forward to this hike in. It's been a long winter, way too long. Been cooped up, working, saving some money so we can do some good trips for you guys and for ourselves. Definitely looking forward to sharing it with you guys and enjoying it. Jenny's in the process of getting us registered for our trip. 4 nights in Zaleski State Forest, roughly 30 miles. We're heading in, doing the road walk, 10th of a mile over to the trailhead itself. That's the Hope Schoolhouse right there. We kind of glanced at it. It's locked up right now, but that's okay. But we're heading in, and looking forward to this initial quarter-mile incline that we've done before. So yeah, this is gonna be great. But yeah, we're definitely gonna get a workout with this new pack here. I've actually got an extra, not counting extra winter clothes and things like that, I actually have an extra roughly 10 pounds of underquilts and sleep equipment for everyone else to make sure no one gets cold. We're expecting out of the 4 nights, at least 3 nights below freezing. So wanted to make sure everybody was comfortable and didn't have to worry about anything. So yeah, definitely gonna get a good workout on this pack and probably be able to get a good review. We probably won't be back to Zaleski for a while because we got other places we want to go here in Ohio as well as other places, and we're going to work on those going forward. Like I said, it's going to be an exciting year for Living the Grand Adventure. So we'll check back with you as we start into the trail and work our way up this nice ridge line up here. Pretty spring day. That's the road access leading up here. The initial incline. Just kind of catching our breath just for a second, and then we're going to head on here.
Wick wants me to buy a warehouse. The whole warehouse? Get right here and do that. I will do that. Y'all should go. I'll do
As in our previous video, when Jenny and I were here last September, yeah, it was September, we discussed a really sketchy part of Zaleski coming in from the schoolhouse. This is pretty steep. We've actually seen some people actually fall down this. It's a rather rough incline. Of course, the kids weren't right up it, but they're carrying half the weight I am. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, it doesn't look as steep as last time, but that was the first time we hit it. But yes, this is it. It actually looks a little bit clearer than when we were here last time. Last time it had a lot more rocks on it. I think it might make a difference. But I'm gonna shut this down, get up this, and show you from what it looks like from up there. All right, so I made it up the incline. It actually wasn't quite as hard as last time, even though I'm carrying much more weight. That's our view from up here. Just that incline, and where there's no foliage, no leaves on the tree, no plants on the ground. It's really pretty. It's such a sunny day. That's the rock formations I took video of earlier from way down there. Yeah, I'm a little out of breath. That's all right. Take your time, babe.
So Adam like saw pictures and he was like, "Oh, who are you guys?" I'm like, "Relax."
So guys, I'm not really great on camera, but we got almost to the top of this ridge, as you can see behind me. And we've got a spectacular view I just wanted to share with you. So pretty today. So pretty. It's gorgeous weather too. Alright, we'll catch you back on the trail.
But there's a tree stand, literally, what'd you say, 10 feet off the trail?
Yeah.
So I don't know if somebody was maybe observing wildlife or if they were actually hunting. So I'll have to look into that. But yeah, right here's the trail, and there's a tree stand. Like I said, roughly 10 feet off the trail. It's kind of crazy. I know that wasn't here when we came through back in last November. Well, actually, we didn't come this trail. So in September, it wasn't here. But it's there now, so it's kind of interesting. So we just passed point B, and we took a left instead of going to the right. Right would be, of course, site 1. We're not doing that this time, at least not tonight. We're taking the other side of the south loop, heading up towards point Y. And hopefully once we get past point Y, we're actually going to try to take, basically it's the service road that leads out to Camp 2. Kind of felt that would be a little bit more entertaining for us as well as for you to take a look at. I haven't seen too many people actually go down that particular trail, and I'd kind of like to get that on video for you guys, take a look at it. And of course, eventually we'll come back and actually do the northern part of the south loop, but you know, that's another trip. But we're heading over to site 2, probably roughly 2 miles, 2.1 miles right now is what we're looking at. It's roughly 2 1/4. going that particular route from point B. So that's what we're heading down now. Oh yeah, I remember this incline. Muddy. Very, very muddy. A little bit of a view here at Zaleski. Okay, we're heading down what's called King Hollow Trail. It's actually pretty much just a road. It actually kind of bisects the southern loop here at Zaleski. Takes it out pretty much right in half. This is 1.2 miles. It'll lead us back over to the trail. We'll take a right. It'll be about 0.2 of a mile down to Site 2. And that's the way we're going. This should be interesting.
This trip's been a doozy.
Yeah, Paige has
This trip has been a doozy.
Paige has done hurt her leg a couple of times. She rolled her ankle, so.
It's not my ankle, it's my knee.
Oh, your knee, rolled your knee. Okay. She kind of stepped wrong and bent her knee, so she's actually using Jenny's trekking poles now, so. But we're heading in.
And you guys think I'm dehydrated?
Yeah, probably a little bit dehydrated. She got some motion sickness. She suffers from motion sickness, so she had to take some Dramamine, and didn't really help. She got sick just before we got on trail. We've been trying to keep her good and hydrated. Going to get her up here and get her tent up so she can kind of lay down, stretch out, and get her some ibuprofen and get some dinner. I'm actually starting to get a little hungry myself, so probably have a little snack while we're setting up. But yeah, we're probably about, I'd say 1.3 mile to site now. So
Oh my god, yay.
we're going to take a look at this trail and we'll show it to you. Okay, guys?
Oh my god, yay.
We're back on trail, heading south, back to campsite 2, where we're going to be staying tonight. Starting to lose a little bit of sun. It's about 6:15, so definitely eager to get up here, get these packs off, and kind of relax a little bit. Do have to say, a new personal best on trail hiking. Most I had done up to this point in time was about 3.5, so every little baby step helps, you know. But yeah, we're heading up in here, watching for orange blazes, like always, here at Zaleski. Well guys, we're home for the night. We're up here at Site 2. If you can't tell, sun's going down. It's about 7:30, so that's pretty awesome. Ended up being about 5.25 miles we hiked today, so definitely a new personal best. So far it hasn't got chilly, there's no wind, so might be a comfortable night. Got us a little fire pit over here. We're going to get a fire going and get us some dinner here in a minute. I think everybody's going to get a quick snack before we do that because we're kind of calorie low. But yeah, like I said, right there's the sun setting right over the mountains. Real nice. All right, guys, so been a long day. Kind of up in my cocoon here. The down hike and bike cocoon I've got. 0 degrees. Really tired. Kind of zonked out. Moon come up and we heard a couple of owls, and just after dark we heard some coyotes, which was kind of interesting. But other than that, it's been an uneventful night. We got set up 8. It was a little after dark by the time we got everything set up, so pretty much everybody zonked out. I'm the last one up. Get ready to lay down. Well, I am laying down. Get ready to go to sleep myself. So just figure I'd tell y'all good night. And we'll see you in the morning, bright and early. get back on the trail, heading over to Site 1.
This is the view this morning. There are ridge lines off in the distance. Sky is so blue though. So pretty.
Heading down here, going to get some water, fill up for the trail and everybody's breakfast and such. I need about 20 ounces for my protein shake. So we're going to pass this site that I was talking about. We'll give you a good view of the main site here at Site 2, as well as the location of the privy and such. This right here is actually an additional hiker made site. I mean, it's not actually made by the Ohio Department of Natural Resources, but you can tell that there's been a fire there and things like that. I just tripped on a root. That's real great. Start the trail off. Not even on the trail and fall down. But yeah, so we're heading down the site here. Let's take a look. Get you guys flipped around here. Still kind of covered by leaves, of course. Early in the spring. This is probably the busiest weekend they've had in a while, I would say, because yeah, of course yesterday was really nice and it's not too bad this morning. But that's the privy. That way you guys get a good idea what Site 2 looks like, and you can determine if this is one you'd want to stay at or check out one of the other ones. Restroom. And here we are. This is the actual site for Site 2. As you can tell, it has its own fire ring built in. And definitely quite a few seats they've put in, and I'm sure hikers have laid some of these down. So it's kind of nice. That's the way we actually came in. Here's your drinking water supply, and I believe that direction will be the way we're going today.
They said if we take it right here, it goes right down to it.
Right down through here? Okay.
Right here.
Yep, and there's the group that actually just passed us with their dogs right down there. Let's see right here. You can tell we're going down to this little trail here.
See, it just goes.
Yeah, there's actually two entrances. That's actually a water reservoir that you can dump off, I believe. Dirty water. Toilet water if you happen to have it. Some people use buckets and such. But yeah, we're up on this little ridge here. This is actually a new pump they just installed. When Shane and I come in back in November, we had planned on staying at Site 2. And unfortunately, this particular pump wasn't in. They had to repair it and replace it. I believe when I spoke with the lady from the Zaleski headquarters, she actually said that the previous pump had failed. So they come in this past fall and put in this new pump. Looks like the top of it probably is actually still the same one they use, but underneath the actual pump itself is brand new. So that's really nice that they were able to maintain that and get this site working again. Because without water, you can make do, but I really prefer not to do that. Because you can't really filter water here at Zaleski unless it's an emergency situation. Because of heavy metals, they've done a lot of strip mining in the area, and the water is basically contaminated. They don't recommend you use it. Unfortunately, me and Jenny actually, when we were here in September and we had our emergency, we had to bug out. We did actually filter water out of Sandy Run. We didn't have a choice. We were still 6 miles from a vehicle. It was 80 degrees, 100% humidity. We were burning up and no water. We didn't really have a choice. So we went ahead and filtered and crossed our fingers we didn't get sick. We went home and took a little bit of extra medicine and stuff, and we were okay. It's just something I definitely don't recommend doing. Like I said, it was an emergency situation. Otherwise, we would not have done it. All right, so we're going to fill up water and head back over, eat a little breakfast real quick for the ones of us that haven't, and get packed up and get on trail. Heading out of Site 2. May not be quite as audible right now. I do have the weatherproofing casing with my GoPro. Basically just switched over to that because they're expecting rain. Didn't want to use my Rode mic with it just in case. So yeah, we're definitely heading out. I think everybody's going to stop off at the Privy, hit that real quick, and then we'll be on our way. Welcome to lunch on the trail. Kind of felt our calories going from breakfast, so we decided to go ahead and stop, get some calorie intake. Got me some hickory smoked tuna, little nut trail mix. It's got almonds, peanuts, hot peanuts, spicy peanuts, and there's like a little variety pack. It has a few dried berries in it that was real low in carbs. So banging that out, gonna get some calories, filling up on some water, get back on the trail. We're only about a mile in, but we took our time kind of setting up. Had a little breakfast. It wasn't a big one. We're going to do this, then we're going to pound out the last three and a half miles. Everybody's getting a little bite. I think most of us are eating tuna.
What you doing?
What you got, Paige?
Ramen bomb.
Paige is eating ramen bomb. She does it in style. She's actually cooking for lunch. No.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
That does actually. I mean, I wish I could eat it.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to be
You're talking about pure carbs.
I'm not going to be avid. I'm not going to eat it raw.
I used to eat ramen raw.
Frozen does.
Hey,
No.
that's what Frozen had on the AT.
Well, I'm not going to eat ramen raw. That's not
He
culture.
took it, broke it in half, and then sprinkled some. And it went to town.
Yeah, I'm not going to be like an uncultured swine.
Hey,
I actually used to do that.
there ain't
It
nothing
was
wrong with that.
delicious.
There's everything wrong with that.
It's just that
Yep.
little crunch to
Got
the
us a nice little view
It's gross.
overlooking this little ridge here down into this valley. It's pretty awesome. Only way to have lunch.
My chips are still safe for the tacos tonight.
So guys, this is our view here at lunch. Wasn't sure if you could see it the way we had it set up when we were sitting down. So I got done eating. I figured I'd show you what it looks like. Just sitting here on this little log, overlooking this nice little ridge. We're gonna be heading back out this way. Oh, check it out. See if we get this. It was a hawk. I don't know if I got it on video. It's still over there. Get back on trail now. Took about a half an hour, kind of massaged our feet, got a little lunch. Need those extra calories to bump it out now. Got a little over 3 miles. We're going to try and knock out in about 2 hours. See if we can do that. I know we were looking at the topographical map. We have basically it's just ridge walking, and then we have a massive descent and then another ascent, you know, back up and down into site 1. So that's gonna be interesting. But it's just the one incline today versus yesterday where we had what 4. You know, there was quite a bit of up and down, and there was 3 massive, besides the opening, there were 3 more massive ascents, you know, inclinations that we had to deal with. So hopefully today will be a little bit easier on us. And that'd be kind of cool. But, you know, that's hiking, you know, you hit those hills, that's how you get the, you know, the nice views. So, yeah, we're going to get to it, and we'll probably check back with you on the trail, and definitely at site 1, we'll take a look around. We're not expecting rain, at least according to the forecast, and we know how that works. 8 o'clock tonight, so we should definitely be in sight set up before then. We're up on this vista here, guys. It's a pretty nice little drop off there. It's pretty awesome. And there's a lake right out there.